Once a hidden gem of the locals, this Spanish route was just walked by 500,000 Americans. Yes, this snake trail across the country has become a retreat for hikers, cyclists, group tourists, and even religious people all in the same way. And in this video, we're taking you through it all. Camino de Santiago will be the focus of this video, and if you've never heard of it before, let us blow your mind. But before we get into the thick of it, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Done? Now, I bet you're wondering, what is Camino de Santiago? Also known as the Way of St. James, Camino de Santiago is an ancient pilgrimage trail that established itself in the Middle Ages. In fact, records show the existence and importance of Camino de Santiago since the 9th century, and the first pilgrim to make this complete journey is none other than King Alfonso II of Asturias. Eventually, a tradition birthed itself. Catholics began focusing on this path as it led to the final remains of Apostle St. James. Fitness freaks saw it as the perfect healthy walk in Europe, while some just wanted a challenge away from the craziness of urban life that consumed them. And even I have successfully completed the Camino de Santiago and built a bond with many like-minded people along the way. Camino de Santiago winds through mountain ranges, forests, rolling hills, and vineyards, as well as a range of urban and rural landscapes. The final goal is to reach the sacred city of Santiago de Compostela by any of the diverse routes you take through the country. And Spain makes it quite easy to know if you're on the pilgrimage route, as you can find scallop-shaped signs on the sides of roads everywhere. Don't be fooled by the fact that Camino de Santiago is a Catholic magnet, because less than 30% of walkers are walking this route for religious reasons. More often than not, they will opt to walk through Spanish nature in order to connect and align with their spirituality and not religion. So, how many people walk through Camino de Santiago? It's the plain truth that Camino de Santiago is gaining more and more popularity amongst plain old Americans, much more than it did before. Sure, the attraction was quite known in Catholic circles, but walking the walk was not much of a thing. However, if we look at the statistics from 2023, we can see a change in that mindset. While over 500,000 pilgrims began the walk from various starting points, 442,073 of them successfully completed it to the end. 404,000 of them were walkers, 22,800 were cyclers, 606 were horseback riders, and 5,700 did blank entries. Almost 300 pilgrims chose to walk the entire route by sailing, while 200 did so in wheelchairs. And 65% of Americans that reached Santiago de Compostela were women, making it certain that this path is safe for women, children, disabled, and expat groups. But for 500,000 to have reached the city of Santiago de Compostela, how long do you have to walk? While the complete route stretches to about 500 miles, the Camino de Santiago offers a range of adventures depending on which path you choose to walk. If you decide to walk the entirety, you'll need at least 30 days to finish the pilgrimage. The most popular route is the Camino Frances, running about 800 kilometers from the charming French town of Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port to the majestic Santiago de Compostela in Spain. If you're up for a coastal journey, the Camino del Norte winds along the northern coast for roughly 825 kilometers. Starting in Lisbon for the Camino Portugues, you'll trek around 620 kilometers, or if you begin in Porto, it's a more manageable 260 kilometers. For a shorter yet still meaningful experience, the Camino Inglés offers a 120-kilometer path. That said, the path can be quite difficult for even the fittest of contenders. While I walked Camino de Santiago, I realized strength was often not on the outside. Walking consistently with a group of pilgrims, or even at your own pace, you'll hit a wall someday and want to quit right there and then. But when you keep up consistently, the reward of finishing it is worth the struggle. How much does it cost to walk the Camino? Most pilgrim budgets fall in the range of $30 to $60 per day. A 30-day walk would cost you around $900 to $1,800, and if you need appropriate gear and items to make the journey easier, it could cost you another $300 to $600. Travel costs will also naturally be higher if you're flying in from America, but if you're a local European, it's going to be quite cheap. So the total budget for a month-long walk for an average pilgrim from North America is around $2,000 to $4,000. Of course, this amount doesn't include travel or health insurance, the cost of getting a passport, and other expenses. My experience walking the Camino de Santiago. Despite the evidently higher costs, difficult terrain and an ambitious setting, I set on the Camino de Santiago in 2022 to find myself within this transformative experience. And while I wouldn't have thought to complete it then, I ended up finishing it and returning the next year to walk a third of it again. My goal was not exactly religious, but as I walked across the country, I found myself making friends and realizing that not everyone was here religiously. They were here to find personal growth, adventure, companionship, and not God. And if you still haven't had the luxury of walking this just yet, I'll help you make a virtual visit of it. Let's go from the starting point of Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port. Nestled at the base of the Pyrenees in southwestern France, Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port serves as the traditional starting point for the Camino Frances. This picturesque town, with its cobblestone streets and charming stone houses, offers a scenic beginning to the pilgrimage. The medieval city gate, Porte Saint-Jacques, welcomes pilgrims to embark on their journey with stunning views of the surrounding mountains. It's a place where history and natural beauty intertwine, setting the perfect tone for the adventure ahead. Roncesvalles. Just across the Spanish border, Roncesvalles is steeped in historical and spiritual significance. Known for its impressive collegiate church and ancient hospital, this small village has been a beacon of hospitality for pilgrims for centuries. Tucked in the Pyrenees, Roncesvalles offers a serene and inspiring setting with lush forests and rolling hills, making it a memorable first stop after the challenging mountain crossing. Pamplona. Famous worldwide for the running of the bulls during the San Fermin festival, Pamplona is a vibrant city rich in history and culture. Pilgrims are greeted by the city's impressive medieval walls, beautiful parks, and the magnificent Gothic cathedral. With its bustling plazas and tapas bars, the lively atmosphere of Pamplona provides a delightful contrast to the peaceful rural stretches of the Camino. Logroño. As the capital of La Rioja, Logroño is renowned for its excellent wine and culinary delights. Pilgrims are often drawn to Calle Laurel, a bustling street lined with tapas bars offering local specialities. The city also boasts impressive landmarks such as the co-cathedral of Santa Maria de la Redonda and the ancient stone bridge. Logroño offers a delightful mix of culinary delights and historical sites, making it a memorable stop along the Camino. Burgos. Burgos is home to the magnificent Gothic Cathedral of St. Mary, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of Spain's most iconic churches. This historic city offers a wealth of cultural and architectural treasures, including the medieval Monasterio de las Hueglas and the impressive Arco de Santa Maria. Pilgrims can enjoy the vibrant atmosphere of the city's plazas and riverside walks, taking in the grandeur of its well-preserved old town. León. León, with its stunning Cathedral of Santa Maria, known for its breathtaking stained glass windows, is a highlight on the Camino. This lively city combines historical significance with a bustling modern vibe. Pilgrims can explore the Basilica of San Isidoro, often called the Sistine Chapel of Romanesque art, and the Casa Botines, a building designed by Gaudi. León's lively tapas scene and vibrant nightlife make it a perfect place to rest and rejuvenate. Astorga. Astorga is a gem on the Camino, known for its unique blend of Roman history and modernist architecture. The Episcopal Palace, designed by the famed architect Antoni Gaudi, stands out as a whimsical, fairy tale-like structure. The town also boasts the stunning Cathedral of Astorga and a rich history as a Roman crossroads. Pilgrims can enjoy the local chocolate museum, paying homage to Astorga's reputation as a chocolate-making center. Villafranca del Bierzo. Surrounded by vineyards and lush mountains, Villafranca del Bierzo offers a picturesque setting with a rich medieval history. Key attractions include the Church of Santiago, where pilgrims who cannot continue to Santiago de Compostela can receive a similar indulgence. The town's charming streets, historic buildings, and beautiful natural surroundings make it a serene and inspiring stop on the pilgrimage. Porto Marín. Porto Marín, rebuilt on a hill to avoid flooding by the River Minho, is known for its impressive Church of San Nicolas, which was moved stone by stone to its new location. The town's unique history and beautiful riverside setting provide a tranquil atmosphere for pilgrims. As they cross the long bridge into Porto Marín, they are welcomed by scenic views and a sense of reaching a significant milestone on the journey. Arzúa. Arzúa, famous for its delicious local cheese, Arzúa Ulloa is the penultimate stop before Santiago de Compostela. This small town offers a warm and welcoming atmosphere with its quaint streets and local markets. Pilgrims can visit the Church of Santiago and enjoy the regional cuisine, recharging for the final leg of their pilgrimage. Santiago de Compostela. Finally, your journey comes to an end at Santiago de Compostela, the capital of Galicia in northwest Spain. The city's medieval old town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is filled with narrow winding streets, beautiful squares, and vibrant markets. But the focal point of interest here is its awe-inspiring cathedral. A mix of Romanesque, Baroque, and Gothic styles, the cathedral is believed to hold the remains of St. James the Apostle. In the cathedral, in a crypt beneath the main altar, pilgrims can visit the tomb of the Apostle St. James. His remains are kept in a silver urn alongside those of his disciples, St. Athanasius and St. Theodore. Now, we want to hear from you. Would you walk this far? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And this is the end of our video. If you liked traveling to the Camino de Santiago, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. That way we'll book you a passenger seat on our upcoming video travels. In the meantime, check out this cool video right here.